Hello and welcome back to the Wallet Whisperer. I'm your host, Tom Gibbs, and I'm thrilled to have you here today. This is the podcast where we talk all things personal finance, helping you manage your money, eliminate debt, and build a pathway to financial freedom. If you tuned into our last episode, we talked about debt snowball. Debt snowball and debt avalanche. Two powerful strategies to knock out your debt. If you missed that one, make sure to go back and give it a listen, especially if debt feels like a weight around your neck. Today, we'll tackle another critical topic: how to stop living paycheck to paycheck. This one is huge. It's easy to feel like no matter how hard you work, your money slips through your fingers before you've even had a chance to enjoy it. Does that sound familiar? If so, don't worry, you're far from alone, and today we're going to walk through a step-by-step plan to help you break free. Before we jump into the solutions, let's first understand the nature of the paycheck to paycheck cycle. It's not just about running out of cash before the next payday. It's a lifestyle where all your income goes to cover basic living costs with little or no savings left over. According to recent studies, more than 60% of Americans live this way, and the issue isn't limited to people with low incomes. Even high-income earners can fall into this trap if their lifestyle grows too fast with their paycheck. Here are some telltale signs you might be in the cycle. No emergency fund. An unexpected car repair or medical bill will throw you into debt. Credit reliance. You're covering essentials with credit cards or loans, adding to your financial burden. No savings for the future. There is nothing left to save or invest each month. Financial anxiety. You feel constant stress over bills and are always waiting for payday. Now, if any of these sound familiar, don't feel bad. Recognizing the problem is the first step. Let's walk through some strategies to help you escape this cycle for good. Track every dollar you spend. You can't fix what you can't see. The first thing you need to do is track all your expenses. Many people think they know where their money goes, but you'd be surprised how small, seemingly harmless purchases add up. For example, let's say you grab a $5 coffee on your way to work each day. That's $25 a week, or over $1,200 a year. Now imagine finding several of those invisible expenses scattered throughout your budget. Use tools like YNAB, you need a budget, or Mint, or even a basic spreadsheet to monitor your spending. Next, it's time to build a budget, one that aligns with your income and your financial goals. I am a fan of the 50-30-20% rule. 50% for essential expenses like rent, utilities, and groceries. 30% for non-essentials like dining out, streaming services, and entertainment. 20% for savings and debt repayment. If 30% on once feels too high, you can shift more towards savings or debt repayment temporarily. For example, if you earn $3,000 a month, $600 or 20% should go towards savings and debt. That might seem tough at first, but as we go through these steps, you'll see how possible it really is. Even a small emergency fund of $500 to $1,000 can prevent you from falling back into debt. Start small if you need to. $10 a week is better than nothing. The key is to make it a habit. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account right after payday. This way, saving becomes effortless. It's time to find ways to reduce spending without feeling deprived. Start with the easy wins. Cancel unused subscriptions, negotiate bills, and eat out less. You'll be amazed at how much you can save. For example, cooking at home instead of dining out twice a week could save you $100 a month, money that can be directed towards your emergency fund or investments. If cutting expenses isn't enough, find additional income streams as a way to create breathing room. Whether it's freelancing, online surveys, tutoring, or selling items you no longer use, every bit helps. And then tackle debt aggressively. Debt keeps many people trapped in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Use the debt snowball or debt avalanche method, whichever works for you, to pay off high-interest debts as quickly as possible. And 7, automate savings and investments. Once you're on track, start automating your savings and investments. Set up automatic transfers to a savings account or retirement fund. This ensures you're building wealth without even thinking about it. Now let's take a recap and have our final thoughts on this. What are the steps to stop living paycheck to paycheck? 1. Track every dollar you spend. 2. Create a realistic budget using the 50-30-20% rule. 3. Build an emergency fund. 4. Cut expenses wisely. 5. Increase your income with side hustles. 6. Pay down high-interest debt. 7. Automate your savings and investments. Breaking out of this cycle won't happen overnight, but every small step brings you closer to financial freedom.
Easy. If you're ready to dive deeper into building wealth and taking control of your finances, check out Adam J. Smith's ebook, Win Back Your Financial Freedom, A Guide to Build Your Wealth. It's available on Gumroad eBooks by Gunner's Media Concept or on Amazon Kindle. This book offers actionable strategies to help you manage your money better and build sustainable wealth.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of The Wallet Whisperer. If you found value in today's discussion, please subscribe, rate, and review the podcast wherever you listen. It really helps others discover the show. In the next episode, we'll talk about cutting expenses without sacrificing quality of life. Make sure to tune in. Thanks for being here, and remember, every dollar saved is a step closer to freedom. Until next time, take care.